There is only one phenomenon left to investigate, and it's up in the ELDIN Mountains region, in Goron territory. My trip towards the northwest starts with the foothill stable, and for some reason all members of the Zonai survey team we meet there are chilling in their underpants, apparently by order of Princess Zelda. I complete the wind power shrine and meet them again at the entrance of a cave. They tell me to go in, but first I need to be in my underwear. We get rid of the monsters and meet back with the team at the foothill stable. We meet Letsia, who clears up the underpants situation by quoting Zelda's actual words. She didn't say explore in underpants, but explore all other parts. Ben gives us the froggy sleeve as a reward, and we make our way to the close by SKYVIEW tower. Another chunk of the map is revealed, and we get launched into some sky islands where we complete the lava plus water shrine. I take flight to another SKYVIEW tower since I'm not that far and want to see where I'm going. There are many shrines here, and I want to complete many before taking on the story. We start by completing the Firewind shrine and the Jenga shrine. Link gets some rest at the East Akala stable. There's a statue of the goddess here, so we get another heart container. Then we proceed with the Stealth shrine, the Catapulted Crystal shrine, the Vehicle shrine, the Little Bulldozer shrine, the Rubik's Cube shrine, and the Flashlight shrine. Link activates yet another SKYVIEW tower in the Tiflo ruins, and after revealing more of the map, we land on Sky Islands and bring back another crystal to its original shrine, complete the Spinning Gears shrine, quickly solve the Moving Lava shrine, and the Wheeled Bridge shrine. And then we get back to Lookout Landing where we spend our Light's Blessing for 3 more hard containers. We get back on track with the story and head towards Link's next objective, Goron City. Something fishy is going on, as pretty much everyone has red eyes and is chewing on this marbled rock roast, making them lazy and ineffective at work. On the town plaza, we meet with Elder Bludo, and also the young Ufrak and Slurgo, right before our old friend Yunobo appears. He founded this Yunobo Co, which mines for marble rock roasts, and says there's nothing to worry about. We talk to him about the situation going on with Zelda, and asking if strange stuff has happened lately, and we learn she's been talking with Yunobo about marble rock roast. Then he heads back to company's HQ before we can question him more. In Goron City, I buy the Flamebreaker outfit to protect from extreme heat, and Link takes the train towards the HQ. We find the kids who tell us I can't get in because Yunobo is talking with Zelda. They also say he's been acting strange since she gave him that weird mask, and they agree to let me through if I can talk some sense into him and figure out what's going on. Zelda is there indeed. Yunobo goes into a frenzy and attacks us. We beat him up, and upon destroying his mask, he seems to go back to being himself. The entrance from the cave collapses, and with the help of a newly conscious Yunobo, we break out of there. Yunobo is super confused and wants to talk to Zelda, as he doesn't remember what happened, and he wants to clear up the situation. We're now on a quest to reach Death Mountain Crater and find Zelda. Apparently she might live there according to Yunobo. With the help of the minecarts and the Zonai tech laying around, we ride the tracks around Death Mountain and reach the top. We complete the driving shrine, and we actually find Zelda up there. Earthquake hits, and rising from the Death Mountain Crater appears Moragia, a fire-spitting marble rock monster. Luckily, we find a functional plane, and thanks to Yunobo's charge ability, we manage to destroy the monster's 3 heads and jump down the crater. We fall down the Death Mountain chasm and end up in the depth. Link and Yunobo uncover the ancient city of Gorondia, which now is the Fire Temple. Upon entering the temple, we witness Zelda getting trapped into some rocks behind a locked door, and, you guessed it, the voice of the past Sage of Fire tells us we need to open the gate by unlocking the 5 padlocks. This dungeon is actually really cool, and with the help of Yunobo, we successfully open the gate after ringing all 5 gongs, opening the padlocks. The marble rock roast crab monster shows up, and its name is Marble Goma, Scourge of the Fire Temple. It's a pretty classic fight, and we get rid of him pretty quickly. Break the legs, hit the eye, and boom! Link gets another heart container, and Yunobo touches the secret stone. You know the drill, we meet with the ancestor, and Yunobo agrees to become the new Sage of Fire, granting Link the power of his avatar and to assist us in our quest. Now that this is done, all the marble rock roasts disappears, and Gorons go back to their normal selves. Yunobo is now certain that this person we followed couldn't have been Zelda, and now that all the phenomena are cleared out, he advises to go back to Pura to figure out what to do next. Link teleports back to Lookout Landing and gives a rundown of the situation to Pura. Seconds later, the blood moon rises and we see Princess Zelda by the Hyrule Castle. We have to go and investigate. So starts the game of cat and mouse inside the Hyrule Castle. Every time we catch up with Zelda, she vanishes and monster forces appear. We complete the platform building shrine and keep following Zelda and defeating monsters until she ends up in the throne room. She reveals to be an imposter, a puppet made to mislead Link and keep him occupied. But this little game ends now, as we face the Demon Kings, Phantom Saboteur, Phantom Ganon. We take him down, him and his 5 clones, thanks to the sages, and our foe finally introduces himself as Ganondorf. He shows us a vision of him with his powers fully restored, and it's now imperative to stop him before he can cause desolation on Hyrule once again. Link gets a heart container after this victory, and we head back to Lookout Landing to figure out what will be our next step. We tell Pura that the trap set by the Demon King failed, and we actually all ended up alive from the fight, but we don't know where he is and how to defeat him. Pura says we are missing something, and remembers that 6 sages were with King Rauru during the imprisoning war, which means there is one last sage to find, if we consider Zelda to be the 5th sage. And now that we know that this Zelda was an imposter, it means that we can actually visit the Forbidden Zodai ruins in Kakariko village. We get inside, take a picture and show it to Taro, so he can translate what's written. We learn of Mineru, in the Dragon Land in the southeast, and all the clues lead to the Zonai ruins in Faron. We rush there and find Toro again. We check out a mural that says to wear the electric garb hidden at long-necked dragons along the wide-mouthed forest serpent. Then, to offer a Zonai charge to the altar at the tail. The nearby chest contains the charged shirt, the first piece to the electric garb. Link goes up the river and we find the charged trousers and the charged headdress to complete the outfit. At the end of the river, we find the altar, offer the Zonai charge, and a thunderstorm breaks out, revealing special dragon-shaped sky island above our heads. We fly up there and investigate, solve some puzzles, and complete another version of the Fighting Naked Shrine. Upon reaching the head of the Dragon Islands, we get a bonus shrine, and the local statue of the goddess offers us another heart container. Link has enough hearts to open the gate, and finds a mask on a pedestal, which tells him to follow the light. We make a plane and reach our destination, planting the mask on the second pedestal. A secret passage opens up in the ground, and an elevator takes us down to the depth once more. The mask guides us to a place named the Construct Factory, and we put the mask on the body of an old Zonai construct. The voice introduces herself as Mineru, the Sage of Spirit. She says she doesn't have a body anymore, and tasks Link to visit the 4 warehouses around and assemble a body for her. This part consists of 4 mini temples, each of which rewards you with a body part upon completing it. Link needs to carry the arms and legs to every depot exit, then bring it to Mineru so she can use the construct as her new body. The left leg depot makes Link use rockets. Right leg is about railings. Left arm is about lava, and finally right arm is a conveyor belt system. Mineru's new body is finally ready, and the last step of the plan is to get her secret stone. We climb on Mineru's construct body, attach some stuff on each arm, and make our way towards the secret stone location. We arrive at the Spirit Temple, see the stone, but as we walk towards it, we get ambushed by the Scourge of the Spirit Temple, the seized construct. An old creation of Mineru, infected by the Demon King's gloom. Proceeds an epic cage fight between the 2 Gundams, and we come out on top. The gloom clears out, and Link gets yet another heart container. Mineru's spirit comes out from the Purapad and attaches the secret stone onto her new construct body. We can now have a face-to-face conversation with Mineru. Like the other sages, she grants us the power of her avatar, and we get a more detailed version of the story of the imprisoning war. We learn many things. That Rauru is Mineru's younger brother. We also get to see the scene where Rauru sacrifices himself and seals the Demon King with his arm, what we found in the very first moments of the game. Then, another scene with Zelda, Mineru, and the Master Sword. Zelda wants to restore the sword with the help of a mysterious and forbidden power that would apparently throw herself away, and she wouldn't be able to change back. She decides to carry on with that plan anyway, and Mineru agrees to help Link when the Demon King comes back. Mineru says that the next step is to reclaim the Master Sword if we want to defeat him, and Link's first stop should be the Deku Tree.